China Anne McClain, born on August 25, 1998, in Decatur, Georgia, was raised in a family steeped in musical talent. Her father, Michael McClain, a music producer, worked on Solange Knowles' debut album, while her mother, Shontell, is a songwriter and former screenwriter. Alongside her sisters Sierra and Lauryn and her younger brother Gabriel, China grew up surrounded by creativity. This environment shaped her journey into the worlds of acting and music. Her family's eventual move to Los Angeles marked a pivotal moment in her career, allowing her to rise rapidly in Hollywood while staying grounded in her roots. China's career began at the tender age of 7 when a music executive, impressed by her singing, recommended her for the 2005 film The Gospel. That role, directed by Rob Hardy, marked the beginning of her rise. She gained national recognition as Jasmine Payne in Tyler Perry's House of Pain, 2007 to 2012, 2020-present, a role that came after Perry noticed her performance in The Gospel. Her breakout moment came with A.N.T. Farm, 2011 to 2014, where she played China Parks, blending comedy, acting, and music. She recorded the show's theme song Exceptional and a cover of Tayo Cruz's Dynamite. The A.N.T. Farm soundtrack debuted at No. 29 on the Billboard 200, selling 14,000 copies in its first week. Her film credits include Daddy's Little Girls, 2007, alongside her sisters, Grown Ups, 2010, and Grown Ups 2, 2013, where she portrayed Charlotte Mackenzie. China later became globally known for her role as Uma in Disney's Descendants franchise, Descendants 2, 2017, Descendants 3, 2019, and Descendants: The Rise of Red, 2024. Her hit single, What's My Name, from Descendants 2 earned gold certification with over 500,000 units sold. From 2018 to 2021, China starred as Jennifer Pierce, also known as Lightning, on the CW's Black Lightning. Her portrayal of a young black superhero was widely praised, both for its authenticity and its representation of racial and social justice themes. It was one of the first major superhero series to center around a black family and take on real-world issues. In music, she started with her sisters in a group initially known as Three McClain Girls, later rebranded to McClain. Their first song, Silly Games, was released in 2005. After signing with Hollywood Records in 2011, China released solo hits like Dynamite, which peaked at No. 2 on the U.S. Kid Digital Songs chart, and Calling All the Monsters, which reached No. 1 on the same chart with 25,000 downloads in its first week. In 2012, Billboard named her the 6th best-selling artist for digital kids songs. She also won the first season of ABC's Sing Your Face Off in 2014, impressively impersonating legends like Rihanna and Whitney Houston. China Anne McClain's success story is intertwined with deep personal challenges, none more impactful than the death of her close friend and Descendants co-star, Cameron Boyce, in July 2019. Cameron, who died from a seizure caused by epilepsy at just 20 years old, was more than a colleague, he was, in China's words, her chosen family. Their bond, forged during the filming of Descendants 2 and 3, ran deep. Off-screen, they were confidants who supported one another in the intense world of child stardom. Cameron's sudden passing devastated the entire Descendants cast, but for China, it also triggered an emotional and spiritual awakening. In an interview with Teen Vogue, she shared how Cameron's death forced her to reevaluate everything: her career, her priorities, and her identity. While fame and accolades had once driven her, the tragedy made her realize what truly mattered: faith, family, and authenticity. One of her most symbolic acts of transformation was cutting her hair. She described it not as a style choice, but a shedding of insecurities and external validation. For someone long subjected to public scrutiny, it was a bold statement of self-acceptance, a way to live in truth and honor Cameron's legacy of kindness and purpose. China leaned heavily on her Christian faith during this time. Raised in a spiritual household, her belief in God became her anchor, helping her navigate loss and find clarity. Her family's support, particularly from her parents and siblings, also grounded her. Fans resonated deeply with China's vulnerability. On platforms like TikTok and YouTube, she shared her healing journey, emphasizing mental health and authenticity. Like Cameron, who was dedicated to charitable work such as the Thirst Project, China turned pain into purpose, using her platform to uplift others and speak truthfully about grief and growth. In 2020, China made headlines with a courageous decision. She chose to leave Black Lightning before its final season. In an emotional Instagram video, she revealed this choice was inspired by a divine message she felt compelled to follow. Her role as Jennifer Pierce had become iconic. Yet, in the wake of Cameron's death, the COVID-19 pandemic, and racial justice uprisings, China found herself needing spiritual and emotional clarity. She explained that this wasn't a reaction to drama or burnout, but rather a leap of faith. Despite not knowing the show would soon be canceled, she trusted the inner call to step away and pursue a path that aligned more closely with her higher purpose. Even in departure, China demonstrated deep professionalism and respect. She returned to the series finale to give fans closure and honor the character she had embodied with such care. China Anne McClain continues to inspire a generation, not just through her performances, but through her authenticity. She's a role model for young people navigating fame, grief, and self-discovery in a world that often values image over truth. Whether through her music, acting, or candid digital presence, China is redefining success. Her story is not just one of early fame, it's one of resilience, spiritual growth, and the courage to walk away from the spotlight in pursuit of something deeper. In honoring Cameron Boyce, embracing her faith, and standing in her truth, China has become a beacon for living with purpose and heart. Let us know in the comments how China Anne McClain's journey has impacted or inspired you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dive stories on your favorite stars.